What do you got? Any words of wisdom? What about for all the other kids trying to learn how to ride their bike? Can you say anything to them?
Everybody, I know you can believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you will know how to ride a bike. If you don't, you just keep practicing. You will get the hang of it, I know it. If you keep practicing, you will get the hang of it, and then you can get better and better at it as you do it.
Give me some thumbs up.
Thumbs up, everybody!
All right.
For rock and roll!
Welcome back to everybody's favorite time of your fortnight. It's Joe Baggadonuts, your host with most on this here, the Radio Nomad, coming at you from Rumpus Studios in South Minneapolis, alongside my cohorts Slam and The Beard. Guys?
The Beard.
Oh, hey!
Slam Z. Joe Baggadonuts.
Those are also our names.
That's how you say it. Badassly.
Badassardly.
Badass diddly.
Bass diddly.
That's weird.
Diddly Basser. Natalie Imbruglia.
So anyone else excited?
Nope. Wait, yes.
All right, cool.
I was so excited I forgot the answer to that question.
It's confusing. I know.
It's like when the cops pull you over and they're like, "You've been drinking tonight?" And I never get it right.
What do you say?
What?
I'm like, yeah, I have been. Totally. I party, dude. I'm no square. You know?
Yeah, no, that's the wrong answer.
Yeah, apparently. And then sometimes I'm like, no. Why would I ever drink?
Answer, but only you said no.
I don't understand. I said different things.
You said no, but you meant yes.
Are you telling me it's not what I said, it's how I said it, Joe?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that where you're coming at?
It's not me, it's you.
What?
I don't know what's going on.
Hot dudes.
But what's been going on? Let me get a little, fill me in on where you guys have been and what adventures you've been on in the last fortnight.
Well, there was Thanksgiving, right?
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I should call
have
my
some
parents.
explaining.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna be very embarrassed.
Oi,
Gewalt. It was Hanukkah too.
Oh yeah, Hanukkah. First day of Hanukkah and Thanksgiving coincided this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I heard that's not going to happen again for a long time.
Long time.
Like how long?
I don't know. I heard something like 400 years.
Mathematical.
I think it's more like 70,000 years.
Totally math.
Okay, let me put it this way. I registered that it was longer than I will ever live, so I kind of didn't care.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
It's like, that's a shit ton of time.
Well, with your smoking habits, like it could have been like 20 years.
Jacking off
I think
constantly.
Yeah.
And that habit as well.
Which is really hard on the heart.
Oh, man.
And friendships.
Jacking off constantly. Sam Slam.
Beard's showing off all his new buttons he got.
Bossin.
So, Beard, how was your Thanksgiving? Was it as good as mine?
Yeah, probably. It was really good. You know, it was actually good food this year, and some good people. And
is there not usually good food?
Sometimes the food's kind of boring. It's not that it's bad. It's just sometimes kind of.
What was your favorite item?
It had to be the latkes.
What kind of latkes specifically?
Sweet potato latkes.
Oh my
new this
God.
year.
It's.
Oh my God.
I
That
actually
sounds
and
amazing.
everybody there. Okay, you know, cat's out of the bag. Beard and I were at the same Thanksgiving. But yeah, everybody there was really clamoring over them sweet potato latkes. So it must have been great. Slam, I know you actually went to Thanksgiving.
I did, yeah.
How was it?
It was good. A lot of good food as well. Same story.
Did you have anything ridiculous there that other people usually don't have at their Thanksgivings?
No.
Besides menorahs.
Yeah, well, there was that.
Ugh.
Which, granted, people usually don't have out around Thanksgiving. But we, no, not really. There was nothing special. My mom's really into fruitcake, so my aunt brought a bunch of fruitcakes. Not like, crazy people, but like...
Crazy people?
Yeah. I
We
guess.
had this discussion last week, Slam.
Oh, no, I mean like legitimate crazies, like straitjackets and,
Like girlfriends?
tongues hanging out. Everybody's somebody's girlfriend,
I gotcha.
Quiet.
Yeah, enough of this. I want to get some shout outs. I actually have some people that I want to give a shout out to. They wish to remain nameless, but they'll know who they are. All of our avid listeners in Colorado. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for listening. And
Thanks,
yes,
Colorado.
we will have merchandise soon that you can buy. And by soon, I mean at some point when we stop being so lazy. But yeah, we'll keep you posted on that. You can always check at theradionomad.com for that kind of thing. You guys got any shout outs?
Anytime you want. It's that
Well,
website
unless
is
the website's
24
down.
hours. But it's open 24 hours when it's not down. Like, it never closes.
True. Got any shout outs?
Do I have any shout outs? No, I can't say as I do.
All right.
Beard?
Yeah, I got 3. I've got my voice, Steven.
Steven.
Yeah, Steven. Boston.
Vibes up.
Actually, anyone who's Boston.
Okay,
Shout out to everyone who's
Boston.
Shout out to the Boston
Bosses.
folks.
Yeah. And shout out to Klien Helmer, who me and him, we did a song. We'll hear it later. We'll
Klien Helmer. What
we'll
up?
outro with that.
Klein. Cool. Man, you had a lot of shout outs.
Yeah, 3.
Wow, you had a really eventful fortnight.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
you know what? I did want to give a shout out to our missing compatriot, Grandma Candy Juice, who couldn't be here tonight. She sends her love. She's out in Los Angeles promoting music.
Is she promoting
Nice.
Nomad though?
Well, of course, she's always repping the
Then
Nomad.
I want to shout her out too.
Yeah,
You sound like you said I want to shower out.
that's what I heard.
I want to shower with her.
All right. Well,
Grandma Candy Juice, I want to shower with you.
Like in a sexy way, or
Romance.
you're concerned she's not getting clean?
Passion.
Neither.
Oh,
I think it would just be such a fun activity.
yeah. I guess
Couple
I've
of
never really,
pals.
thought to myself like, hey, we're both pals. We should go take a shower together and have some fun.
Well, you haven't
Blah,
lived.
blah, blah.
And you can wash my back, and I'll wash yours.
Those are not fair.
I will not be stopped. I'm just gonna keep on talking away. Talk
All right.
away.
It sounded like we got an email there. Those
Yeah.
of you fans, you can always email us your thoughts at theradionomad@gmail.com. So we're gonna read those listener mails now. Beard, take it away.
all right. We've got a few. I'm just going to read the short ones.
Yes.
Yeah, because we don't have that much time. So this one says, "Hi Nomad, do you guys cook? I've been finding the need to cook more, and I'm looking for some easy recipes. What are some of your favorite recipes?" Gina.
Go get yourself a brick of tempeh from the store, and then slice it into rectangles and dip it in some flour, milk, a little bit of egg if you want. If you're nasty. You can substitute that with soy milk if you would like. Chop up some onions and some garlic, throw that in the batter, dip it, fry it. It's delicious. You can dip it in chili sauce. I don't know why I started talking like I was from Jersey for that recipe, but it happened.
A nice Jersey recipe from Slam. That's nice.
The more you know.
I don't really cook much. I guess I would just suggest getting
A
you're
frozen pizza and
Hey,
Maybe
don't
some
cut
Easy
me
Mac,
off, okay?
a little bit of ramen.
Don't steal my thunder. I was gonna actually say that if you're going for the frozen pizza route, Probably the best frozen pizzas for their value are the Walgreens brand pizza. They're unbelievably good.
Really?
And sometimes they're on sale 2 for $5. That's a pretty dang good deal.
I would not have known that.
They're better tasting and the same size as DiGiorno's, which are about $8 a pizza. Bullshit. Beard, you made us some delicious meals. You had to have something.
I've got one main recipe that I've had for probably like good 10 years. It's fajitas. It's really simple. It's 4 ingredients. Ortega seasoning, the powder, Tapatio hot sauce, butter, beer.
I believe it's pronounced tapatio.
Tapatio? Fellatio?
Yeah.
No.
It's tapatio.
No.
It's not, actually.
Yeah, that's wrong. You're wrong.
It's tapatio.
All right. Well, I hope that we've answered your question, Gina.
Okay. This one is from Jace. It says, "Hi. What if you farted in somebody's face and they swallowed it? Would they get sick?"
Well, I don't know, Jace, from any random 90s movie, but I wouldn't do it. Seems like kind of a... You'll definitely give them pink eye. Just being that close to ground zero.
Jace, I guess it depends
on whether or not you make their cheeks puff out.
No, ultimately, that kind of thing, the most important thing is that you're not getting too much fart dust in the spray. Because if you get over a concentration of 500 parts per million fart dust per oxygen, then you're probably going to not have enough oxygen to breathe, and then you'll just die of poop.
Unless they're wearing one of them new jeans, right?
You'll die of poop mouth.
The poop dust filters.
Oh, right. But then that's not even a fart. It's just like someone's fanning air,
like
air.
Like a warm breath of air.
Mm-hmm. Out of your butthole into my mouth.
So refreshing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You can, if you have gas and you have those pants, you can safely perform CPR with your butt.
That's true. If you're unbelievably talented.
Yes.
You disgust me.
Or had a lot of broccoli.
You're welcome, Jace, for our insight. Ooh, a new email.
Oh, just got one in.
Ooh.
This one says, "Hi.
Phone lines are blowing up.
I listened to the show and liked the part about when you talked about calling girls crazy. I'm about to start college. Any advice for a college newbie? Cassie."
Oh, Cassie's just starting college. Wow, that's convenient. I don't know, what kind of advice?
Well, if I'd gone to college, I'd give you some great advice.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, if I went to college, I would give you awesome advice. I would have been
damn,
so
you guys put
knowledgeable
me in the spotlight
about college.
Here.
Yeah, I guess. That's on you, Joe.
I guess.
Joe Baggadonuts.
My only advice is
don't bother. The degree is useless.
Try and say yes to as many fun activities as you possibly can.
Keep going.
And by that, if you're I don't mean, when you're drunk and someone's pressuring you to do something to say yes. I'm certainly not condoning that. Let me just clear that up. I just mean if if somebody's like, "Hey, do you want to stop playing Counter-Strike in your dorm room by yourself for the 16th hour in a row and come party with us?" Just say yeah.
And that's the thing.
So, Cassie, who's just beginning college, don't play Counter-Strike. It's not even a fun game. Game's dumb. It's stupid. There's hackers all over, and the client doesn't do anything for anti-cheat.
And if somebody, if somebody invites you to a party, just go. Just say yes to every party you see.
Yep.
Because that's what you're there for.
Even the green party.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Oh, was that another letter?
Yeah, there's one more. All right. This one says, "My little brother is such a little butthole. What prank can I pull?"
From the beard?
No. It says, "What prank can I pull on him so that he won't be such a dumb little butthole?" This from Jake.
Sneeze right in his face.
Oh, Jake, thanks for the email. Ooh, Beard, you got a little text there.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, wait, this isn't from Jake Dicksmith, is it?
No.
Oh, okay.
That son of a bitch.
Because Hey Girl has been waiting for Jake Dicksmith to get back to us. Roll Tide. What was the question?
What prank can I pull on my little brother so that he won't be such a dumb little butthole?
Oh, I actually have a really good one. Jake, you should do this to your little brother. you should trap him in between. You know how front doors usually have like the glass door and then the wood door? Well, you should trap him in between those two doors and lock them. But first you should take all of his clothes off.
I've got one for you, Jake. Basically, anytime he ever has a drink that he's drinking, always make sure that when he's not paying attention, to take a sip of it. Now, but make sure that he sees you take a sip of it.
Boy, that sounds really funny, Beard.
Yeah, after about 1,000 times, that's when it starts to get real good.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Like all good jokes.
Assume your little brother is 30 because you're a 60-year-old man. So what you should do is put a bunch of...
It's time to wake up.
What?
Sorry, I fell asleep
What
listening
happened?
to Slam.
All right, guys.
I had to set an alarm.
Download child porn onto his computer and then call the cops on him.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a very good one.
Yeah,
That's good.
he would never expect it.
You're gonna laugh about that one at Christmas.
Not at all. Practical jokes, Nomad style.
So this is the song. This is a song that Klien Helmer and I did. He's the rapper on it. We got Cass. She was on the show. She sang on it. So it was really fun to do. It was cool. Here it is.
Yeah, shut up. I want to listen to it.
Oh, sorry.
Nomad.
I could kick just like a snub nose, Scandium 44 Magnum, whether water, weed, or sand, believe that heavy bag is toast. Jump into the jaws of
22-foot monitor.
Reinstated to the role of alpha predator. At least when there's a judgment, there'll come an atonement. That'll probably be the score, absent the force to resist. That's why you never leave the ball up high for a bad smash. That's why low-hanging fruit will catch a bad rash. They call me Bill Monroe when I'm popping them deep melons off the vine. I'll be fine, it's only theft under 1,000. Soothsayer spoken, the prognosis is bad things. Faces will be slapped and pressed upon by backhand rings. Incantations useless, if they pray for nothing. Helmer's coming into his prime. Welcome to flavor country. Baseball bat, assault game, Kirby Puckett. Avert those eyes and shut that mouth, or I'll be forced to figuratively destroy a fool.
Let them come and see what I have lived for. Love what I have failed at. Watch me burn. I'll be dancing orange soda, sunrise, flesh and dirt and blood and bone.
When it's time to hit the board, I chant ret ret. I leave posters biting pillows and their beds wet. Smirking, picking, verbal peg will leave that ass wrecked. Recommended rectal stitches in that neck set. A vicious forum killer got that Pauline sneer. I will let the plebs hate just so long as they fear. The masses are aghast when I pour out the wrath and jeer. There's no pleasure in the world like a grown man's tears. I've been around the net and back, I've tasted and sampled what would make a man jump out his skin and leave his senses canceled. Looked into the eyes of snakes that shouldn't be handled. Barehanded from the ground, wearing open-toed sandals. It's me and Ria Dosa, and we're rolling with tubers. And I'm acting like a star on that
Legendary hubris.
bringing JSB to that inner city tunage. Breathe deep and blow it out your bugle, mother Fuguer.
Let them come and see what I have lived for. Love what I have failed at. Watch me burn. I'll be dancing orange soda, sunrise, flesh and dirt and blood and bone. Flesh and
Welcome back, Radio Nomad, Joe Baggadonuts. It's time for a little guy talk with Hey Girl. Hey Girl, how you doing?
Good.
Good to have you back, as always.
I'm glad you're here because we can't have this segment without you being here.
That's true.
True. I suppose that kind of makes sense. Yeah, we would have had to come up with more material, and we're not very good at that.
No.
So we appreciate your presence. Your presence is our presence.
Awesome.
Hey, Joe?
We also have a noob, a new member of our guesthood.
I was going to mention there was a dude in here.
Hey, Ross. What's up, man?
Hey.
Crisscross.
Oh, Ross, it's really good to have you here. This is our national correspondent, Ross.
It's great to be here, everyone.
Are you familiar with the show? Are you an avid listener?
I am, actually.
Oh, it's good to hear.
Yeah. It's actually a very great show, and I enjoy it a lot.
Oh, thanks. Mm-hmm. We appreciate your positive feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what a heartfelt moment on the Radio Nomad.
And if you have any negative feedback, you can keep it.
Uh-huh. If you
Okay.
have any
We're not
negative
we do
feedback,
not take,
there's the door.
Yeah, we don't take criticism very well.
I mean, there's just one thing.
Nope.
No.
No.
There will be. There will be
so let's move on.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit. I guess it.
Do you still meet up with the cast of Friends?
Did you need a glass of water?
I think I'm okay.
All right. So you're in bands.
Yes.
What kind of bands?
I'm in 2 musical bands. One of them, who you just heard, is an indie rock band, and it's called Humble Fire. And the second band is called Baby Bri Bri, and that band is a punk band.
Baby Bri Bri?
It's a punk band, and we sing about like love and breakups, but in a fast and loud fashion.
Passion.
So do you play like the flute or the clarinet?
Yeah, it's a flute clarinet duo.
Oh, okay.
Punk though.
Nice.
So like,
wow, that is impressive.
It's more like the punk spirit. Like it's actually classical music.
Okay.
It's classical music with a punk spirit, you know.
That sounds.
So
really
we wear tuxedos, and we perform only in performance halls, but it's with a real punk DIY spirit. Besides like our promoter and stuff like that.
That's cool. Where'd you come up? What's with
and the
name?
record label. Baby Bri Bri.
Yeah. Who's that?
It's the lead guy, Bri Bri.
Wow. So talented for just being like 1 year old.
What does the lead guy play? The clarinet or the other
the
one?
triangle, I think.
The triangle. The lead guy plays the triangle.
Well, he's not actually. I mean,
triangle.
Yeah,
Like
he
the
plays.
front man?
He plays both.
Oh wow.
We switch.
Like at the same time.
We switch in
Oh,
between
okay.
songs. Not because songs require it.
Mm-hmm.
Only because we think it would look cool if, hey, what if we both played the different instruments?
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though one of us can only play actually one of them.
What the fuck are you talking about?
How long did it take you to learn the triangle?
The triangle's not actually in the band. It's just clarinet and flute.
Well, who mentioned that? Somebody mentioned the
Well,
triangle.
You just
thought
heard a
maybe-
noise.
Hey, girl. Quit messing with me.
Well, I thought maybe being the lead singer, he's got to be able to do something but concentrate on singing.
Is there singing?
Why?
I thought it was just,
Well,
I think
sometimes
that's
we'll
what
sing.
they do.
you said it was a recorder and a triangle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
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 Awesome.
Sweet.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
well,
that,
I'm glad we cleared that
That
up.
opening song that we just heard.
Yeah, that was good.
That was Bumblebees.
So that's
right?
from Humble Fire, and
Fire.
that actually
Humble Fire.
is our second single from our forthcoming album.
Wow.
Called Congo.
The single is called Congo, and you can find it at humblefire.bandcamp.com, or you can find us on Facebook if you just search Humble Fire. And don't be fooled, we are not part of the Humble Fire Department in Texas.
Got it.
Not us. Not
What
us.
about Baby Bri Bri? Where we find them?
Is he a part of the
You can
Humble
also
Fire
find Baby
Department?
Bri Bri on Facebook. And you could also find Baby Bri Bri on Bandcamp as well.
I got a question. How do you spell Baby Bri Bri? Is it B-R-I?
With the baby before it, correct.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just
It's
wasn't
not
sure.
B-R-Y?
I thought it was
Oh,
B-R-Y.
B-R-Y, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
B-R-Y.
Okay, there we go.
It's a tough word to spell.
It is.
Well, it's open
It
to
could be like
interpretation.
It's not Baby
B-R-A-I.
Bri Bri.
It could be B-R-A-I too. Like,
Well, if it was baby Brie,
brie.
Brie, it'd be BRIE.
Yeah.
Like the cheese. Yeah.
God, Beard.
Come on, Beard.
Christ.
Yeah.
Be cultured a little bit.
Do better.
Brie cheese,
Just
though.
be a
am I
better
right?
person.
Brie cheese, anyone?
That's good.
Oh, God.
Some honey on it, pecans.
Oh, give me it.
Walnuts.
You know, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
You take it.
I'll eat it.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
You'll eat it all up. You've got a straw.
Yeah.
Reach it
Speaking
from
of
here
cheese.
all the way over there.
What?
Speaking of cheese.
Speaking of cheese.
Joe?
I'm the big cheese. I don't know.
Speaking
where,
of cheese,
where we're going
we
with
haven't really
that.
done any guy talk, have we?
Take it away,
Speaking
big
of cheese, it smells bad. Did
What
you
do you
got
guys
it?
want to
Homework?
know?
With Hey Girl.
Yeah.
There it is.
We're here. We're going to talk about winter boy and girlfriends because I don't know what the hell that is, and you brought it up, and I want to know what that.
Well, I
what does
brought
that
it up because the other night I was out with some friends. Beard might have been there as well. There might have been another friend that's in the room that was there. And a mutual friend of theirs was talking about bringing home her guy, but she was like, but he's just a winter boyfriend. But I'm not sure if he knows that. And so we got to discussing. Yep. She seemed very into him.
For the winter.
For the winter. So we got to discussing how people have winter boyfriends or girlfriends. And so I was wondering if you guys have ever had a winter girlfriend or have ever been used as a winter boyfriend.
Oh, hell yeah. My dating life is great in the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
I think dating is a lot stronger in the winter.
Oh, definitely. Because, you know, just from my experience, women seem to have a harder time with temperature control. I'm not exactly
It
sure
makes
what
us
it is.
sad.
But in the winter, they like to cuddle.
Yeah.
And it's much easier to get into that position.
We'll
Spooning?
basically do anything in the winter because it's just such a
anything?
lonely season that we just want to be loved.
So what happens in the spring? They're like, see you later.
Oh, in the spring and summer,
Alligator.
everyone's out to have a good time, and you don't want to be locked up with
Locked
somebody
up.
else, you know?
Because I thought spring was like when love was in the air.
I think that's what they say.
Or was that
but
like in the 30s or something?
maybe.
Booming 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
back
know.
when that expression was still cool. In the 20s.
Oh.
I was
A
just-
winter girlfriend. I've had a winter girlfriend, but that's just because I have a year-round girlfriend. Does that count?
No, no.
All right.
But Joe, do you like her more in the winter though?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or does
no.
she like you more in the winter?
She likes me more because I'm fatter and
So-
I hibernate.
In the springtime, does she like kind of like not talk to you that much?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the same with the winter time.
So that kind of is what like Hagar was talking about.
It's kind of a four-season thing, though.
Oh.
Is she more or less crabby in the winter than she is spring and summer?
That's you can't ask
yeah,
that
this
question.
is not.
That's
That was
not
the
cool.
most leading question I've
Oh
ever heard.
man, you just trapped that poor man. There's no way he can answer that question.
I plead
without
the third,
coming off like
Joe,
a dick.
Joe, do you love her?
of course.
Oh.
You mean, hey girl?
I love
Yes.
you.
That's so sweet.
Hey girl, my princess.
How do you feel about me, Joe? How do you feel about me, man? You cool?
You know, you just
Slam Z.
yeah. Thank you,
Yeah,
Beard.
slam.
Joe, it's okay.
You're just you're a guy here.
He's just busy
You're
right
good.
now.
Joe, it's okay to love
You're,
him. It's okay to love a guy.
Am I?
Yeah, I
am
mean,
I
you're
just? Am I
you're
just your
the-
winter boyfriend?
You're just the real thing.
Am I just your winter boyfriend? Is that?
So we were talking about butt plugs before the show.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know what a butt plug.
Anus.
I thought a butt plug was just like a made-up thing, but I guess it's. I don't know. What is a butt plug? Hey, girl. You seem to know because I think you have
It's
a
a
nice
modium.
collection.
I don't actually have a collection.
Is your phone going to tell you?
Yeah. Well, I was looking it up earlier because I wanted to see the definition.
Definition of a butt plug.
Well, I think I saw you read the butt
Plug that goes in your butt. Let me save you 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think that the biggest issue with that.
I don't know how big of an entry you're gonna
Plug it
Are you-
in, plug
Yep.
it
So
in.
you're looking up what I'm guessing common uses for a butt
Yes,
plug?
thanks. Common
Plug your
uses.
asshole.
I think it's actually
Gross.
a birth control.
Ick. You should
It's a what?
It's a form of birth
Google
control.
image that.
You can't have babies if there's a blockage in your butthole.
Yeah.
That's gross.
I want to read the risks.
You should start a metal band
Well,
called Butthole
I guess
Blockage.
the biggest thing is
Butthole blockage.
I thought that a butt plug
It's the technical
was
term for butt plug.
was for people who like couldn't help but poop their pants. And apparently I couldn't have been more wrong because it's a sexually pleasing thing.
Joe.
It's like
Joe, that would not be like, that would be not be safe. If
Yeah,
you
because
had
then
if
they
you
would
had a plug in
explode
your butt,
inside.
it just like backed up. You're gonna get
what's
sick.
what's a sphincter for?
Think about the toxins hanging out in there while things are plugged up. That's not right.
Well, think about when you just don't poop.
Well, you know, some of us
Ever think
poop.
about-
Some
ever
of
think
us are
about that?
always
Well,
pooping
that's
kind of.
a
So you're
little
just
more
like-
natural than just shoving something in your butthole.
Right, but I'm saying if you don't possess the skills or muscles to not use the
Oh
butt
yeah,
plug.
then they just have you wear a diaper.
Yeah, but that's gross.
Or a butt plug.
You know,
It's
Hey,
gross,
hey.
not having control of your bowels. There's you don't get
But,
around that.
right.
All that lather.
Well,
Of all
hey girl,
the sounds he was hoping he could use.
you want to do a little experiment for us this week? Can you go get a butt plug, try it out, report back to us, and see how it goes?
No.
The Radio Nomad.
Seriously?
Joe, would
That's
you
a pretty
mind
simple
going
request.
out getting a butt plug?
Why don't you do it?
Try
You've
Anybody
already
can do it.
You've already got one that vibrates for the other end. You wear all
Do
the
I?
time. Yeah, I can feel it against my leg. It's starting to
The
creep me
mouth?
out.
Yeah, Hey Girl has vibrating headphones.
Come on,
You mean
Diana
electric
Taurasi.
toothbrush?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
she's
already
always brushing her teeth.
You already have
It's
an electric
weird.
toothbrush. Why don't you get a butt plug?
Why not? I'll think about it.
Were you a philosophy major? That is sound logic right
Yeah.
there.
No, actually, surprisingly
Well,
though,
you
right?
should have been.
I know
dude.
people tell me that like a lot.
I mean, you shouldn't have been because you can't do much with
Right.
that, but you
Right.
should have been.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, 'cause
I'm still
that's pretty
really
cool.
hung up on this butt plug thing.
Well, I
We're
am
on
too.
to
I
philosophy,
don't
dude.
understand what the sexual pleasure of it is for. That's why
I guess
was
some
bringing it
people
up.
like shoving stuff up their ass, but
I think that it's
I
one of
was-
those things that like people just end up trying, and then some people like it and some don't.
But I was gonna pose the question of: do you get one butt plug, or is this like the earring thing where you keep stretching them out more and more? Is that
Oh,
the
yeah.
overall goal?
Like a cultural thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely what I meant. It's a cultural thing. Just
Well, because it
elongate
did
your
say they
butt
came in a
sphincter.
variety of sizes.
But
so-
you'd think some people just have bigger buttholes than
I don't know if you have a bigger
Do you
hole as so much as your
innards.
Do you think when people are choosing their butt plugs and they're looking at the selection, do you think they choose a color that they like? Like, oh, I love blue.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a blue one, even though it's going to go right up their butt. They're not going to see the color.
It's gonna come out brown anyway.
Well, hey,
It's not going to come out blue.
While we're asking this question, what criteria do you go through when you're selecting a vibrator?
Yeah.
Like, does
true, good
color
question. Ooh, that's a
factor
good question.
into that at all?
Interesting.
Is that
Or skin color. Maybe it's like
some
skin
for
tone.
some it's skin tone.
okay?
For others, it's you want something pretty that's gonna blend in with something else, so people don't find it right
outfit.
away and know that it's a vibrator. Plus, we're a girl, so we like everything pretty. So there's that.
Pretty vibrators. I never thought that would be part of the criteria.
Yeah.
Hi,
I
we're
figured
the
just
pretty vibrator.
Battery operated and works.
Oh, that one's so
Tickle,
pretty.
Ugh.
Get yourself a nice bejeweled one.
Some people
So,
do.
what's the point of having multiple vibrators? Do you shove like one in one and
Yeah, dude, double penetration.
That you brush your teeth
One
with.
in your mouth.
Stick a couple little ones in your nose.
They should just make a combo vibrator toothbrush that
It has different attachments.
no, it stretches from your mouth to.
Like a 2-in-1, so you can multitask.
You guys.
They say women are much better multitaskers.
What
so I
about
think that probably would sell.
what about vibrators with Bluetooth technology?
like they play your MP3s or
Yeah, they can play your MP3s. You know, they can like remind you of like events in your calendar.
like take phone calls?
They take phone calls. You know, it could tweet like about what's happening
Tweet
right
your
now.
twat.
Tweet your twat.
It can automatically turn
Oh,
your
you're onto
your
something.
Tweet your
there.
twat.
it can turn your radio automatically to smooth jazz as soon as you turn it
Yeah.
on.
Smooth juice.
Some smooth juice. Turn on the
I think
juicer.
you're onto something there, Ross.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
develop that prototype.
Tweet your twat.
You're Rossin. Rossin hard. You're going to be Gucci by the end of this day.
All right.
Guy Talk with Hey Girl, successful. We'll see you guys at the next segment on the Radio Nomad. Welcome back to Radio Nomad. I'm Joe Baggadonuts, the Radio Nomad, alongside a whole slew of cast and
Degenerates.
crew. Many of them degenerates. But yeah, we're joined by a friend of the show and reoccurring source of awesomeness, Neumatoid.
Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
How was your fortnight?
Fortnite was excellent, but excited to be back here nomading.
Yeah.
So the most excellent part of your fortnight was the anticipation for
Just all
it to end.
all the nomad prep
All right.
that goes into the show.
Cool. Let's talk Where's the Love, Where's the Beef? Because I'm curious about what you guys are loving and what you are beefing on.
Where's the beef?
That's the name of the segment.
That's what it's called. That's what we're going to do. And
Longest
those are-
running segment.
And those are noises. Who wants to start?
Is this our
Segment.
longest running segment? Yeah.
It's got to be.
Yeah, I think, wasn't this an original?
Maybe.
Radio Nomad
I don't know.
original.
It was pretty early on.
Yeah.
Let's start with you, Beard.
Whoa, me?
Oh, sorry to interrupt your
Oh
beer opening.
man, I'm
Beer
so
with the
flustered.
beer.
It's just never how it goes. And it seems like.
Well, do you want us to skip you?
No, I can. You know. All right.
Don't seem prepared.
What would you like?
Well, let me ask you this. Where's the love? I thought you were going to do that.
Okay.
Sometimes there's sound bites.
You know what I really love?
Yep.
Is, have you ever had that where sometimes you can't think of a song for the longest time?
I love that.
You're like, I know that there's this song that I really like, and I can I know that it's there, but I don't know exactly what song it is. And then out of nowhere, you're just like maybe walking down the street, and boom, it hits you. And all of a sudden you get like maybe 3 words of it, and then you're like, yes, I got 3 words, and you go look it up on the internet, and you find the song.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That is an awesome, gratifying feeling.
Is there a story behind that?
It's a song where the streets have no name.
It involves a Katy Perry song, so I won't tell it.
I think you just told it.
He just told that story.
I think we know the story now.
What about you, Ross Schwimmer?
Yeah?
Where's your beef at?
What about you? What about you?
My beef right now, I would say, would be with jump ropes.
Do tell more.
Okay, so I've been doing some new exercising, which involves jump roping, and I thought this would be good because it's like indoor activity you can do in the winter, and you burn some kcals, and
Wow.
you work all the muscles, and it does get some good exercise, but I'm not a very good jump roper, turns out, and jump rope gets caught in my feet a lot.
Bummer.
And then
What else?
Is this because
And
white
it's
men
really
can't
tiring.
jump?
This isn't Where's the Bitch?
Well, someone told me to pick something that I wasn't happy about, and so I thought.
Hey, what do you call
the
this?
jump rope because.
Yeah, Beer. Did you
When
have a better beef than that?
What do you call this extreme form of exercise?
Like, I think.
I call it a jump rope workout.
Oh, okay. Burns tons of kcals though, right? Not
Yeah.
just calories.
No, kcals.
Thousands of
Yeah.
calories.
Yeah,
Cool.
exactly.
Great.
So jump roping, although it's great exercise, it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
Noted. Beard,
Yeah.
where's the beef?
Oh, my beef? Well, I do have quite a few beefs, but
Don't say jump roping.
No, I would
stole
say
mine.
that a beef is like just in general the local news.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
Legit.
like it's just like
You trying to,
Nomad cred.
are you trying to hate on Nomad News?
no, that's not
That's not local.
That's
local.
international
Yeah,
news.
that's not local.
International news is just
That
fine.
might not even be true.
No, it's the local news. You know, you watch it, and it's just like some of the stories are just so stupid. Most of it's weather, and
Tonight at 10, another girl gets murdered. It's
That
just that
too.
every single time.
Yeah.
Every night, it's a new story about who got murdered today.
Especially Black Friday. Happy birthday, Jesus.
I don't get it.
Is that what Black
What?
Friday's about?
yeah, Thanksgiving, Jesus.
Yeah, that's what the holidays are about, is presents and gifts and shopping.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Jesus.
What about the high holidays?
I don't know what that means.
Like 420?
Just the Jewish holidays. You just know you don't get any presents.
Like the Seder?
No. Like Rosh Hashanah
Oh.
or Yom Kippur.
Go on.
Those haven't been commercialized,
Right into the
so no shopping.
No shopping.
No.
Exactly.
No Shabbos.
Right.
So what are we talking about here?
So
No Jesus either.
no, he's involved.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, foreskin.
He was
girl.
at the first Rosh Hashanah celebration, actually.
Yeah.
But you're not
girl.
celebrating his life or nothing. I mean,
Yeah, but he was there.
Whoa, hey, maybe we can have a religion segment upcoming. But for now, we're talking where's the love, where's the beef.
Oh,
And
yeah,
we're
we're-
gonna go over to
Whatever.
What
Maybe
was-
you want to go nomad, dog.
no.
Yeah.
Mad.
Nomad.
I said nomad. Hey girl, where's
Yes.
the love?
Ooh, where's my... It's not enough. My actually love is
Actually, love?
my love is
You love actually.
no is busting out in song anytime someone references a sentence from a song. It's not enough.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember the rest of the words.
I get
It's like
it.
it makes the world go round, right?
Makes the world go round. Yeah, I don't know. But I just like, I know Slam likes that too, because we always usually come in sync with that.
busting into song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. I do enjoy.
Yeah.
Just
You know,
living
I've
just to
mentioned
hide
it
emotion.
before. I was very depressed coming up as a kid when I realized that people don't actually like burst into song on the streets,
Right.
like in the
It's-
musicals. I was
Like,
like,
everybody
oh.
should just burst into song.
Like I thought when I got
something
older,
comes
I'd see
up.
that shit. Like that happens in New York. No,
It's like that.
No one's that
It's
happy.
like the best thing to make you happy.
Do you ever bust into Boys to Men songs?
Oh
Or,
yeah, all the time.
Like which ones?
Throw your clothes
Throw your clothes
on the floor.
on the floor.
I'm gonna take my clothes off too.
So
That's too cold in here.
I like to bust into Disney songs.
Yeah, she has a cold boob. I don't know if you.
I have a left cold boob.
Everyone
problem.
hold on to Hey Girl's left breast. Help her out.
Yeah.
If you'd like to hold on to Hey Girl's Left Breast, you can write into the Radio Nomad at gmail.com.
Or you can go to her OkCupid account and strike up a nice conversation with her. But then that's a lot more
Romance.
work.
But careful in the winter, she may just be looking for a winter boyfriend.
That's true. That's why you want a winter boyfriend, is to hold your left breast. It's cold.
Are you so cold-hearted that it
Cold-hearted.
it goes out into your left?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
she's just cold-breasted.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't run that deep.
Cold-breasted,
Yeah.
run hard. Okay.
Yeah. Just on
Neumatoid.
the exterior surface.
Okay.
Neumatoid. Where's the love? Where's love?
My love is Ortega taco sides, taco fixings.
Yeah,
It's like
those are good.
they've got the shells, they've got the taco sauce. It's all so good.
Did a specific event happen recently that made you think about these Ortega sides so much?
I went to the grocery store
And you
I
had-
was I'm gonna do homemade tacos instead of the delicious Taco Bell or Taco John's. But I'm like, I'm gonna do like all the Ortega stuff. And then I got really nervous when I bit into it because it made me so happy. I was like, I don't know if this is good that I'm this happy eating a taco.
Were you
Food
so nervous?
makes you happy.
Well, yeah.
Some people would call that an eating disorder.
Well, I'm not.
Well, look
okay.
at him.
All right.
You are looking kind of.
Yeah, you're looking a little peaked, bro.
You're looking a bit
could
sickly.
be a problem.
It's a big sweater.
You may have a problem.
I may have a problem, but I don't consider it a problem, so I'll just keep.
That's the first step.
So
the first step is admitting. So
Exactly.
yeah, so I'm not there
Bag
yet.
of donuts.
I'm on deck.
Hold on. What kind of tacos did you make?
Hard shell?
Hard shells.
What was in them?
So you had the
Like, what kind of meat?
with the Ortega
What
taco
kind of meat?
seasoning. Ground beef.
Oh, where's the beef?
Funny.
You want to go my?
tried really
that's
hard.
really
You tried
hard.
really hard for that
Why don't you
setup.
just say
Like,
beef?
We can
I
be
just-
over the taco conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
He's like, I'm gonna get to this beef part, and it's gonna be great.
Oh, come on, Slam. They're just making that way too easy for me. That's what she said.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef? Where's the beef?
My beef is that there's not enough pickup games going on nowadays.
Like pickup sticks?
like games with all your friends, like picking up, like getting the
52
group
card
together.
pickup?
Oh, you mean
I
like-
wasn't at the Thanksgiving
Like
football game.
like a Thanksgiving football game?
Right.
Oh,
There's only one of those a year, and I couldn't
And
make
you
it,
didn't
so
go
I
to
wasn't
it.
there.
How many years has it been since you've been invited and not gone to it?
Well, it wasn't played last year, so I'm gonna
because
lean
you
on
wouldn't
that
come
defense.
with. You were the last person we needed.
Yeah, everyone. It was that in the email string. Like, I'm only playing if Neumatoid plays.
Yep.
Yeah, but you probably ignored it.
Oh,
You muted that email string.
Probably went to my.
I was there
spam
this
box.
year, and I must say I did pretty well.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean,
not
you
to
won
toot
by
my own
like
horn.
7 touchdowns
Yeah.
because you're on my team.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the pointy ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I'm just saying there's only one of those a year, and it's just for football. But there could be more football games and basketball games in the winter.
We should do like dodgeball.
And I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
exactly.
It was really fun that the teams were so lopsided because we had an odd number of people. So thanks a lot for showing up. Who have we not gotten to?
Joe, where's the love?
Oh, I think this might have already been somebody's love, but I just love it so much that I'd like to reiterate how much I love wool socks in the winter. They are
quality
really
love.
awesome. I mean, it's what?
They don't make your feet itch.
Negative? No, they don't. You gotta get the right kind.
Okay.
You can't get scraggly turd socks. Those don't work. But what is it, like -5 out? And the only part of my body that's warm ever is my feet. I should invest in some
That's
wool
a tall
underpants.
person thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, a tall person thing is when your extremities are freezing cold all the time.
Or like you hit your head on door
Because you have
frames.
poor circulation because the blood's got to go so far.
Science.
Bam.
Sorry to,
Where-
do, that.
where-
Sorry to do that to you, but
Where's your beef?
oh, my beef. And I'll probably catch some heat for this.
No,
but
your beef, not the beef.
It's in my Ortega tacos shells that
Crap,
Neumatoid brought for me.
Right where it should be.
Yeah. My actual beef though is just the holidays, the holiday spirit. Call me the Grinch. I don't care. I'm so sick of just the whole marketing. No, you're fine. You're fine with your Santa's Little Helper shirt over there and your festive hat. That's fine. That's actual holiday spirit, not this fake, Walmart holiday spirit or Black Friday. It's just
like
becoming like.
Doors open at 6
Yeah, I mean
p.m.
the
Fuck your
commercialized,
family.
the
Come buy some
commercialized
shit.
holiday
So,
spirit.
Joe,
but-
you're really into like the real holiday spirit.
Yeah,
Like the
I love
holidays.
going to
Mass?
see the reenactments
Yeah.
of the birth of Christ.
Nativity scenes.
Yeah.
Which one's the best in the
The
neighborhood?
holidazzle.
Yeah, at my synagogue we always watch that scene. So
The
it's really
nativity
beautiful.
scene from
Yeah.
that movie.
You watch The Passion?
Yeah, we just watch Mel Gibson flicks.
But did
Or,
you see
like-
that one nativity scene in the Tarantino movie? The nativity scene?
Which Tarantino movie?
When Jesus was born and brought there.
Oh,
And,
I didn't.
oh,
I mean, yeah, I know I did.
yeah.
Does that make it
Yeah.
funnier?
No,
somehow?
it does. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Then
I don't-
then
Don't
yep.
you love it when you're thinking of a movie and you can't think of it?
Yeah.
And then you IMDb
You know,
it.
speaking of
Figure it
that,
out.
I don't know if any of you guys have this experience, but it's basically about 5 years ago, my family basically stopped doing Christmas.
I have had that experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it is so much nicer not to have to buy any presents throughout the holidays.
Yeah, it sure is.
And I realized that, like, man, buying presents for a bunch of people really sucks.
Yeah.
And presents are, let's just save them for birthdays.
But I think you're forgetting the flip side of this, that getting presents from a bunch of people is really awesome.
My favorite thing to do is guess the present before I open it, and it drives my mom crazy.
I'm going to say get presents.
My favorite thing to do is guess the present before people buy them for me, so that they'll realize what I want, and then they'll just buy me that.
What about if you just like
don't you write your list to
got
Santa?
people nothing and said that like presents are like a form of materialism, and subscribe to that. Like every year you say that though.
Yeah, good.
Then you'd be
that would be even
Joe
more
Bag of
Then I
Grinch.
think,
Yeah.
but then you wouldn't get any presents back.
Then I'd have to elbow.
But that's
him,
all part of it. You know?
okay.
It's like all part of your thing. It's like your personality.
I'd probably just cry and
Like-
pout if I got that present.
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Well, it sounds like that's what you want with your holiday spirit.
Anti-Christmas.
That is what I want.
Joe
See?
Bag of
That's what I
Krampus.
thought.
Nothing is the blackest gift of all and the most metal, so I would love that gift. Thank you. We're in the Christmas spirit, kind of, here on the Radio Nomad. We're talking loves, we're talking beefs, and we'll be back to talk some OK Cupid talk on OK Nomad with Hey Girl. Nomad. Uppers with downers and total clowners. There's really a bunch of hot dudes and there's a bunch of hot girls too. There's just everything in here tonight.
Everything.
Yeah, we actually got a pretty awesome studio crew here too. Appreciate you guys coming in and enjoying the show.
Someone's not very happy about that.
And we really appreciate your silence. Hey, quiet down. We have another new.
Everybody just needs to sit down.
Hey, we have another new
chill.
guest here. Good. Peanut.
Hello, friends.
Hi, Peanut. How's it going?
It's going excellent.
This is your first time on the show. I gotta ask, what'd you think when you listened to the last segment?
Yes, I'm thrilled to be here, and I think the last segment was fairly interesting.
Fairly interesting. That's better than boring.
You want
So
honesty,
that's a
right?
compliment.
Yes.
That's
Okay,
a compliment.
okay.
I'll take them where I can get them. Appreciate your honesty.
Nice people here, though. I do like that.
Yeah. What would you say about like the hot dudes? How's the hot dudes scenery? Pretty good.
A lot of beefy dudes.
It's weak.
Week.
Ooh.
Like you mean this week? It's awesome.
Hating on the hot dude situation.
dude.
What? How do you feel about the hot chick situation, though? Hot chick situation's looking good,
I don't
right?
really assess the hot chick situation.
Hey, you lay back, girl.
Yeah.
I think the hot chicks outweigh the hot dudes. For sure.
I agree. They're
Yeah.
kind of beefy chicks. They definitely
It's not really
outweigh
my
us.
business to assess the hot chick situation.
Well, but you can, you know.
I have been watching.
I'm
the
not
carbs.
an artist, but I can
Me
appreciate
too.
pain.
I only had one donut.
Yeah. Well, I'm off the carbs, so the hot girls definitely outweigh the hot dudes. At
Hold
this
on.
table.
You got to settle down over there.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Are
just
you
so
saying
giddy.
with that, we outweigh you?
You said it. No, wait.
Is
She
that a
said
real
it. Sorry.
question?
Actually, hey girl said it. I'm sorry.
You did say outweigh. You did say outweigh.
The hot girls outweigh the hot dudes.
All right.
Straight from the camel's toe.
Hot dudes.
I think we should move on.
Moving
dude.
right
I
along.
second that.
Do you think so? Well, me too. You just want to talk about your OK Cupid.
Well, I just want to talk about me, let's be honest.
Okay, well, let's move on to the Hey Girl hour. No, actually, I'm interested too. It's time for some OK Nomad. We got to get caught up on your adventures. What's going on?
OK Nomad.
Well, not much. It's been a little slow lately. I hate to admit it.
Did you hear anything from
I think
Hot Dude number 1?
I think you guys got an email.
That was from Hot Dude number 2.
Oh yeah, no, I never heard anything from Hot Dude number 1.
So we still don't know why he
just
went
to
back
recap.
in?
No.
Hey Girl went on a date with 2 hot dudes, and Hot Dude number 1. After the date, he went back into the restaurant.
Correct.
Mr. Carlson's son.
Yeah, Mr. Carlson's son.
Carlson's son.
Wait a minute. 2 hot dudes at the same time?
No.
Don't you wish?
Good question.
Very good question.
What dating site is this?
2 hot dudes.
Adult friend finder. Craigslist. No.
2 hot dudes.
Actually,
I think it's 1 girl and 2 dudes.
Along those lines, second date guy, on the other hand, he seemed like he was a lot cooler.
He did seem really cool, and he wrote into the show. He gave
did.
us his thoughts. Did you want to highlight some of that?
Yeah. I'll just read what he said. I think he was
spot on.
Are his thoughts about the show or about you?
About the date.
Yeah.
It's a pretty lengthy email, so go for it.
I'll get into it. Okay. So, he says, second date guy. Feel free to use my words or fair synopsis thereof. I'm aware that this isn't exactly private. I prefer my name, username, and email address to remain undisclosed, and we respect that. I gather some sort of fake name is in order. I can't be second date guy, so we'll just call him second date guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Second date.
Second date guy.
Wait, he does not want to
Well,
be
he says,
second date guy.
Well,
he doesn't really get a choice.
Yeah, he said he can't be, and clearly he can.
But he
So
is.
we're just correcting him, you know.
If he hadn't
How about if we just call him first date, not third date guy?
I'm thinking second date.
Second date.
If he didn't reschedule so much, he probably would have been first date guy.
That's
right.
He should have
There you
gotten his
go.
priorities
Didn't you
together.
have... Okay.
He said, now he's starting to get into the nitty gritty. He says, hey girl was tough, but fair in the segment in which I was discussed. He's referring to the OK Nomad segment.
Which you can find on the radionomad.com.
Of course. A few silences here and there, sure. Overall, an hour and change well spent, also sure. I take that as a compliment.
Pretty nice.
Yeah. It's difficult to talk about things too much without suddenly overanalyzing the process of getting to know a person, particularly after such a short time span. But here are a few reactions. Number 1, it just says HG. He could mean hot girl. Because, I mean, you're hey
Let's
girl.
go with that
well,
one.
you're hot girl too. So, hot girl who's very understanding.
Probably hey girl.
Or maybe he means home and garden.
No, it's a good point.
I think he means
might
home
mean
and garden, yeah.
Home and gardening was very understanding that I was the dumbest guy in town for about a half hour there and had gone to the wrong place. We kind of discussed this, that that guy did not have his shit together, that's
Did
for
he
sure.
go to Kmart?
Well, the date was at
Martha
Kmart.
Stewart.
He went to Walmart.
Yeah.
I don't know. Terrible.
Because honestly, who knew there were still Kmarts?
That's true.
Hello, Lake Street.
Hey girl had opinions about things and didn't seem to mind sharing them. He says these are both pluses at this point. Number 3, hey girl has a job and likes it. Hey girl has friends and likes them. Duh. I mean, weird. Let's be honest.
I just said that so I wouldn't come off weird.
We are the best friends.
The Radio Nomad.
That's right. And hey girl has family and likes them as well. And he goes on and says, should I overthink things? I guess I don't have to, don't I? Just to get this out of the way before doing so, I think it would be a good idea to get to know each other better, simply for the sake of doing so. Ooh. I don't mean at all to get ahead of the game here, and I think that whoever posited the theory that you should always, or almost always, go on a second date is the smartest one in the room. And I thought that was Neumatoid, but it was me.
Dang it. I was going to take all the
I
credit for
disagree
that.
with that.
Well,
I do as well.
Well, go on. Why? What's wrong with...
Because if you know on the first date that
why
you're not
bother?
interested, why would you waste your
Well, I
time
think
going
the
on
point,
a second date?
the point he's trying to make is that you never know on the first date.
Yeah, actually, sometimes you do know on the first date.
I agree.
How do you know? Did you go on a second date and find out later?
No, because it didn't take a second date to find out, because in 5 minutes you were like, I never want to hang out with
Yeah,
this person
because
ever again.
some people are deep like a puddle.
Yeah.
So I know this is a bit extreme, but I mean, if the dude, like, you know, if he starts, like, I don't know, like farting on your face, like,
I
you're
think-
obviously going to not want to go on another date with them.
Sometimes you I think you need to think of it in
That's third date.
perspective of
That's
like,
third date for me. Like,
Yeah.
thank you for farting on me.
Peanut.
That's all I've ever wanted.
Wait, Peanut, go
Thanks,
on.
dude. I mean, girl. I go on dates with girls.
sometimes if you think about it as not looking at it as a date, but as a friend, like, haven't you met somebody at a party and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to spend more than 5 minutes talking to this person? That can be a first date. So why would you give them a second date?
Well, isn't that kind of...
Life?
Yeah.
So why would...
Isn't that kind of like saying that you wouldn't go on a date because of the way someone looked?
No, it has nothing to do...
Well, it's just a first impression. It just happens to be a little bit longer first impression.
So for the people here that are on these dating sites, would you go out on a date with someone that didn't have a profile picture?
No.
So there you go.
Actually,
so you are making some kind of predetermined.
I think that's weird. It's a dating. It's like, what are you hiding?
That's a totally different thing.
What if they're just showing their bare chest?
Then I would definitely
not. Then they're married.
Then then they're married.
Then they're
That's
married.
true.
But can we just clarify the point about, like, I think there's something to be said about an impression of somebody within the first 10 or 15 minutes. And maybe if you're not on a date, but you meet someone just hanging out with your friends, and you're like, wow, that person's really cool, or wow, I don't really want to talk to that person anymore. I'm going to say I have to go to the bathroom just so I can leave and not talk to them anymore.
Absolutely.
So why is that any different than a first impression on a date?
This brings up a long-held belief of mine. Like, whenever I meet new people for the first time, like a friend of a friend, or I'm talking to someone at a party, I always try and present myself like completely differently than I am, because I think first impressions are complete garbage, because they don't represent people very well.
Sure.
Like, people can come off very strange because you never know how you're going to catch a motherfucker. So, I always try and be a complete asshole, and then the first time I meet somebody or something, and then be nice the next time I meet them, just because perception is interesting to me, and I'm a complete asshole.
Don't you think life is kind of short to pretend like you're an asshole for first impressions?
There's so many fucking people, I don't care at all. Like, I'm just going to have my fun because I'm here for me.
Okay.
What else do you have to say?
Oh, let's check out the rest of this here. Sorry, I lost where I was. Let's see. He says, so the overthinking part. Were I a gambling man, and I may be at times, would I bet that I am a check in all of the appropriate boxes for what Hey Girl is looking for and from whom she's looking for it? I may just want to let that question hang, because answering it at this point runs the risk of stepping too far outside of reality and into the sort of speculation that gets in the way of earnestly spending time with people. Do I have check boxes myself? Only the above numbered list at this point. Oh, he is definitely
thorough. Yeah, Peanut.
Yeah, I have a question.
Thinking
So
about
this email was to you, Hey Girl, or to the show?
To the show.
To the show. And this was after your second date?
First date.
First
But he
date.
was the second
Why do we
date
call
of
him
the
second
week.
date guy?
Because
if
he's
he's
the
only
second
been on-
guy I went out with.
Oh.
Which is why he doesn't want to be known as second date guy.
Yeah. Understandable.
Second guy, first date.
Yeah.
That's understandable for second date guy to not want to be called that.
So did he contact you or just the show?
Afterwards?
Yes.
But he contacted me and the show.
Simultaneously.
Well, he told me he wrote into the show.
He just CC'd you on this email.
Yeah. He was like, I don't want to tell you directly, but I do, but I just want you all to know at the same time.
Yeah, well,
Is that fair?
he told me we encourage the guys to write into the show after the dates.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
kind of
he-
part of the
yeah.
thing. Is her
Okay,
profile
sorry, I missed
says
that.
explains the whole thing so that people
Okay.
know what they're getting themselves into.
So we're like a social experiment here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kind of, yeah.
But also trying to find true love.
We're
Right.
more. We're,
Oh, for sure.
It's not an
We're just
experiment.
publicly trying to find true love.
That's more accurate. Yeah.
Like
in.
The Bachelor, or like
Yeah.
The Bachelorette, or like some other such dating show that they
Yeah,
have.
so not a lot of people get this
Please don't compare us to
post-date
that,
breakdown.
Slam.
Right.
So do you think that second guy, first date,
Second date guy.
Second date guy.
second date guy, would he write this much normally, or is he writing this much only for the value of the show
Probably the
and our
value of
social
the show,
experiment?
yeah.
Okay.
He's definitely writing this email for the value of the show because he's writing it to the show.
Yeah, because that's a lot of information, and if that guy wrote that to me, that would freak me out.
Oh, yeah. No, this is definitely for the value of the
Okay.
show.
Yeah, and also keep in mind he got to hear Hey Girl's breakdown of the show.
Yeah.
It happened right
Of the
after.
show or
I mean,
the
of
date?
the
Of the
date
date.
on the show. Sorry.
On the show.
Okay.
You
So
came,
this
right,
is
you came
his
right from
response
the
to
date
that.
to
Yeah.
the show, right?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry.
And lastly, he says, also, I don't know that I can get past her deep and profound racism. I mean, I can't stop people from thinking things, but I don't know why she has to be so loud about it. People were staring, and it was very uncomfortable for everyone except the table full of old white guys quietly nodding in agreement.
That's racist. That's racist. That's racist. You're racist. Totally racist.
Like, I
didn't realize how racist I was.
Yeah.
Can we get a breakdown of that part of the day? We never heard that on the show.
Yeah, it's funny how you failed to mention your profound racism.
Seems like it probably would have come up at some point by now.
Yeah, I just,
Did you at least say no offense?
I did.
Yeah, if you say no offense, it's no
That doesn't
problem.
count.
Like,
That's cool.
You can just go ahead and just be a horrible person.
Yeah.
I mean, we hear your racism between segments, but
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it just spills
We're just
over.
a
I just didn't know
Am
it.
I the only one that's confused? You're not a racist.
No, I was confused too because
Okay. I just
just
checking
don't
back
really
in.
get humor very well.
It's
No, we're all laughing about racism.
Okay, who killed Kenny?
But thank you, because
Black people. No offense.
there you go.
Oh,
To
now
me
it's
or
okay.
black people.
Peanut,
Yo.
do you have any funny? Because you're on OkCupid too, right?
Yeah, what's your perspective of things? Where are you at?
And also, do you have any funny stories?
Oh, well, I don't think I have any very funny stories. My perspective is that I've been there a little while, so I take it pretty casually and I don't take anything too seriously. So you get a lot of messages that you don't even want to respond to, like, for example, "Hey, I'd hit that." Wow. Oh no, I don't think I'll be responding to you because
Why?
that's
I don't get, what does that mean?
that means
Domestic abuse?
Yeah.
That's not funny.
No, it means they want to fuck
strike
you.
But wait, just to be clear, like
Are
in
they
your,
saying that?
in your
Really?
profile picture, you're not
Cool.
standing next to a target. Just to be clear,
Yeah. Or like
if
a
you
huge,
were, they may be talking about something else.
or
Like,
just like
I
a
enjoy
huge
darts.
ass or something like that, because that would be weird.
No, that's not what they mean.
Oh, okay.
I do feel bad for some guys because I don't get one email who literally asked me what he was doing wrong because he had sent out so many emails and never got any responses.
You're ugly.
I didn't answer him because it's uncomfortable, and
You
I
should've
don't know what he's doing wrong.
One time I wrote
He didn't
back,
ask me out. He just asked what he was doing wrong.
there was one time I wrote back to someone like that to be nice,
Yeah.
I thought, and I was like, "Oh, I'm just not interested. I'm sorry, blah blah blah." And then they were like, "Why? What's wrong with me?" On and on, and then I
Sad
thought,
guy routine.
you know what? That's not. It's really not my place.
Do you
in
think
life,
that might
actually.
be a way of them actually just trying to like strike up a
Yes.
conversation?
Yeah, sure.
I think
I
that kind
don't.
of.
They don't know what they're just socially awkward and
Don't you think that kind of correlates with the name of the website though? It's kind of like you're desperate, like, okay, Cupid, when
there
is
a
it going to be
com-
my
is there a
turn?
com-
Are you calling me desperate?
No, I'm just saying that. I'm saying that guy was.
I
That's
think
kind of what
that's
they're
what
going
you
with.
said.
For guys,
It's not like match or like
I prefer
Christian singles.
I
It's
prefer to
okay.
refer
Or like
to
be
it
the
as
match.
"Okay,
Right.
stupid."
or adult friend
no,
finder.
it's more like, all right, Cupid, I'm
Or
ready to
Craigslist.
go. What
But it's
you
not
got?
called All Right, Cupid. It's Okay, Cupid.
Well, it can be okay, Cupid. I'm
Is there
ready
like
to go.
is there any punctuation? Because if it
Let's
was like
go,
okay,
Cupid.
comma
Right.
Cupid dot
There's
dot
an
dot.
It's like
exclamation
drive
point.
slow, children.
It's all one word.
Okay, Cupid.
Perhaps that's all our problem.
Yeah.
It needs to just be one word, all capitalized, with an exclamation mark.
Okay, Cupid.
Didn't you just say it was all one word?
It's all one word.
It's all one word.
Okay, good.
all one life.
So you
Good.
can't just insert commas. Oh,
Why
wait,
not?
Tell
no, it was
me
you
what I
who was
can
just
and can't.
inserting.
I
a
was
comma.
inserting. I was inserting
You're
the
the
punctuation.
comma inserter.
Yeah.
I took it as a really lowbrow, boring.
Are you on OK
That's right.
Cupid?
I am not.
But
maybe
you are
I
on
sh-
something else.
But I am on.
Plenty of fishermen.
eHarmony.
I was on Plenty of Fish, and I just
J-Day.
deleted it because.
Okay.
Not enough bait.
Are you
Too many
on?
fish.
Oh, you know what
Nice.
I saw a, or maybe
Not
one of you
enough
guys
bait.
is telling. No, I saw an actual commercial, and it was for a dating site for farmers.
Oh, I saw that one.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's like nobody understands the rigorous life that a farmer goes through, and it's for just people who live.
She sent me
Probably-
a
I
Dear
I think
John
it might
letter.
It's probably
actually
like
be
6
geared.
people.
Actually, I think it might be geared towards rural communities rather than a farmer, which I get because if
think
someone reaches out to me and they live
Right.
50 or 75 miles away, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really interested just because that's too much work.
Yep.
I think this one.
So maybe it's not really like, you know, yeah, it's called Farmers or Us on a
Farmers
Date
dating
or
site.
whatever, you know. But I
Farmers
don't
dating
think
site.
it's necessarily about being a farmer. I think it's about being from a rural community, and actually I think that makes sense, and I get it.
I don't know. It
The
says
commercial I
meet
saw.
single farmers near you. I mean,
Commercial I saw, it's like, I'm a farmer.
Yeah,
and
and
I
they
want to
were
meet
people
other
farming.
farmers.
Well, I'm an urban girl, and I want to meet other urban dudes.
Well, then you should go to urbangirldatingsite.com. It's
Urban
it's the
I'm
next
sure, I'm
one
sure
on
that's
the list.
exactly what you'd be looking for.
My cousin's
That's not the right.
My cousin's
that's not
wife
the right
actually
thing.
tried to set me up with her brother, who's a farmer in Iowa, and she's like, he just wants like a farmer wife to take care of the house while he farms the land. And I'm like, do you not know where I live?
Are you selling me?
Do you think I have any plans to move to Iowa and sit and take care of a house?
You're not racist. You're a regionalist.
Are you
I was like,
selling
no.
me?
I'm anti-Ohioan. Ohioan?
Ohioan?
No, but I mean, I understand that, like, being a farmer. I mean, 9 months out of the year, you're at work like 15 hours a day. I mean,
Yeah, if there's one person that understands farmers, it's Joe Baggadonuts.
It's a Joe Baggadonuts.
I mean,
not
I know.
Donut
I actually
Boy.
know a lot of people who are farmers.
Donut Boy.
Like,
No, it's not.
Your new
like-
name is Donut
probably
Boy,
like
by
30
the way.
people. How many farmers do you know? And don't just say a number higher than 30.
31.
30.5.
That is bullshit. You know 0 farmers. And people with farmers' tans don't count. Would you like to change your answer?
31.
Beard knows 31 farmers. Great. At least we've gotten to the bottom of that. If you want to find Beard, he's on farmersdatingsite.com/thebeard. He's got a profile there. But if you want to find Hey Girl, you can look her up.
Hey.
How do you find your OkCupid?
I forgot what it was called.
Hey Girl Nomad.
Hey Girl Nomad.
Hey Girl Nomad on OkCupid.
I go on it very often.
All right, well, we'll be back with some Nomad news coming up here on the Radio Nomad.
Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take a hit, feeling lit, feeling right. 2 a.m. summer night, I don't care, hand on the wheel, driving drunk, I'm doing my thing, rolling the mid beside and now, living my life, getting out dreams. People told me slow my roll, I'm screaming out, fuck that, I'ma do just what I want.
Well, Peanut is really getting down on this song. You like yourself a little Kid Cudi?
Love it.
Too. It's the Radio Nomad. I'm Joe Baggadonuts. We're back.
One of the many uses of the peanut.
I don't
know. I was going for a peanut joke. I couldn't think of any
Don't crack the
product.
show.
Yeah, just get cracking.
Yeah.
Are there any peanut jokes?
Well, I mean, George Washington Carver found like 100.
There's a song about a peanut.
Uses about the
Peanut
peanut.
sitting on a railroad track. Something about the...
So it has to say something about nutsack after that.
They've
Oh,
got
no.
to, right? I mean,
I'm not the sharpest peanut in the turd.
Oh, no.
It's a Bloodhound Gang song.
In the turd?
Yeah, he's not the sharpest peanut in the turd.
Weird.
I like it because there's poop involved. That's really all it
Kind of
takes
a
for me.
theme.
Low standards.
Oh, yeah, the lowest. Good God.
Hey, let's get to a little Nomad news here.
All right.
Because sometimes we get a little cabin fever in here, so I like to give us a little preview of what's going on, the most important headlines in the world around us.
Lord knows I'd like to know more.
Sure.
Nomad news.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark Twain, actually, for
Yeah, shout out to Mark Twain for all the drops that he came in. He recorded 182 drops.
Holy.
Wow, he dropped it like it was hot.
Yes.
182 times.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mark Twain.
My prince.
He was certainly dropping them that night. Anyway, back to it.
All gems.
California woman rescued after being stuck between buildings. I don't know. I just thought this was
Buildings
hilarious.
are so far apart.
This is so hilarious.
How did she get
9,000
stuck?
Well, they
pound
know
woman.
how she got there, but they're
how
not
did-
sure why.
How did she get there?
A woman was rescued by firefighters after getting stuck between buildings on Monday night. She had been jumping between a vacant supermarket and a strip mall and had fallen into an 18-inch wide gap between the buildings.
She was parkouring.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she couldn't make an...
She definitely looks like the parkouring type, too.
She couldn't gap 18 inches?
I guess not.
That's not that far in the jumping business.
No.
Supermarket and strip mall.
So was she a superhero or a stripper between them all?
Wait, why are
Good
strippers
question.
jumping
Because it was a
between
strip
buildings?
mall.
Oh!
And a supermarket.
I don't...
You're getting there.
I don't get stuff.
Anyway, she got stuck.
Dadjokes.com.
She got stuck about 5 feet off the ground. Managed to shimmy down, but she was unable to escape due to the columns blocking her way. So she was just kind of stuck in between these two giant buildings, just kind of screaming.
Did she cut her own arm off like 127 hours?
Yeah, she drank her own urine, cut off her own. Like she could use both of her arms, but she just cut one of them off, like to wave for help.
She threw it out into the open area.
Yeah,
Like,
Oh, there's
everybody
an arm
knows
here.
this is a severed arm.
Yeah. No, people they're just like, oh, it's another severed arm.
Just another day, and where did you say this was?
It was in Orange County, California.
Okay,
What-
yeah, that
what
shit
happened
happens
to
all the
her?
time.
She was rescued.
Oh.
How long?
Wah,
Did
wah.
it say anything about how long she was there or anything?
Probably, but I don't feel like reading it.
So she must have been pretty fat, right?
No, actually, she was. I mean, it was like.
She was either a superhero or a stripper, so I don't think she was.
Hopefully both.
Yeah, unless I don't know. But so it was like 18 inches wide, and then there were these big concrete pillars that like trapped her in because she fell in from the top, and then she couldn't get out the sides. You get it now? Weird. You all caught up?
Open wide.
You weren't listening to any of that. You were looking for the next drop to play.
And he found it.
You sneaky
He dropped
bastard.
it like it was hot.
Yeah. I don't know. That freaked me out. I'm kind of a little claustrophobic in those situations. When you get a little scared.
Yeah, I am not. I hate small spaces.
Yeah.
Claustrophobia.
But
is-
why did she end up there?
Because she was being a dumbass, and she
Oh.
was trying to jump between buildings for no reason.
Was somebody chasing her?
Nope. Because if they were, they probably would have very easily caught her.
Then why did she jump?
Parkour. That's the only answer.
Yeah, she was trying to be sporty. She was going to break into that abandoned supermarket because she was getting ready for the zombie apocalypse, and she wanted to lay her claim early.
Well, that makes more sense. Thank you.
No problem. I'm glad I could clear that up. Here, I got to do the story for you, Joe Baggadonuts.
Okay.
If I may.
Yeah. I was mid deep breath, but whatever.
Oh, were you
Just go for it.
getting ready to let some words out?
Yeah, that's all right.
Just spill words out for
It's just
your
gonna be
face
a
hole
spastic vomit of words, but you go first.
that we all know and love.
Quiet.
So a man was jailed for having sex with a man who was jailed for having sex with a goat faced his victim in court.
The goat?
Man found guilty of having sex with a goat has been jailed for 10 years after facing his victim in court. Last week in Kitano Kitsano, Gona, admitted sexually abusing the animal in the Kenyan town of Malindi. The female goat watched quietly in the corner of the courtroom as her attacker was jailed for
The
bestiality.
goat was in the courtroom.
Watching.
What was the point of that?
To see if the guy would get aroused.
I
and they
don't
didn't
know.
know it was him.
Maybe he sexually assaulted the goat in the courtroom because he just couldn't contain himself.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
And that was the evidence. That was the evidence. That was the case.
Well, he was caught when a local resident found him naked in a field having sex with the grazing goat who was tied up.
Romance.
The goat's owner was alerted.
Circumstantial evidence.
The goat's owner was alerted and arrived at the scene with other residents who also witnessed Gona having sex with the animal. So he had a crowd going at one point.
It's probably the only thing in Kenya that didn't have AIDS. But it does now.
No offense.
Oh, no offense.
Well,
was that offensive?
To his
Yes.
to his credit, he told the court his wife
Sorry,
is
Peanut.
disabled and depends on him.
How is that to his credit?
Exactly. That was his excuse.
When in doubt, fuck a goat.
He's like, it's not my fault. My wife was disabled. I had to have sex with a goat. It's that or nothing.
That's weird.
Lesbian sex.
Sorry to do this to everybody, but Kim Kardashian, center of of all that is evil in the universe, has managed to annoy even her most ardent followers with a new money and fame generation scheme in which she uses a charitable cause to help bulk up her pre-tax profits. Not just any charity either, but the charity for the survivors of the typhoon.
Okay, so this story is overblown because she apparently sold some clothes on eBay and said, I will donate a portion of the profits to this. And people love to hate on my girl.
I think that she has a clothing line.
Yeah, and she
sold
sold
a bunch of her clothes from the clothing line with the idea that she was going to donate a chunk of that.
Yeah.
You think she ended up keeping 90% of the profits and said that's what she needed for her overhead.
Well,
she should have advertised her clothes on that video that we watched of her and Kanye on that bike.
Yeah.
But instead
of
she
not
didn't wear
wearing
any clothes.
Exactly.
She should have worn her own.
Did you know that Khloe Kardashian has a blow-up giraffe, and his name is Henry?
I didn't.
No, neither did I, till I was getting my hair cut today. And I was telling her about how I have this blow-up dinosaur. He's 3 feet tall, and his name is Tyrone. And I was telling her about how I decorated him with Christmas lights. And she was like, do you know about Khloe Kardashian and Henry? And I was like, no.
Who the hell is Henry?
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
that's what I thought. And she thought I was crazy because I didn't know. But she liked it, and it was great. So just so you know.
It's too bad Khloe Kardashian has to be the forgotten Kardashian because she seems like she's way more fun.
Yeah, she seems like cool, you know?
Like cool Khloe.
Yeah, like she just seems like cool.
I haven't met
Like a
any
cool
of these
girl.
people.
Like
a
cool
chick.
Khloe Kardashian, like KKK.
I must
you
have
know?
missed out.
Okay, so I guess Beard seems to have some qualms with that story.
Well, it's not that I am like, oh, hey everybody, Kim Kardashian's
a good
really
person.
actually a good person. It's just that maybe there's a little gray area. But
Okay.
whatever, you know, like
Slightly cloudy.
yeah,
Chance of
just
rain.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
This dude is an idiot.
Yay! I like these guys.
Bradley Lenz, you're stupid, of Edmonton, Canada, is not only a pervert, but he's an idiot as well. Police say that for some reason he used the self-service photo kiosk at a local grocery store to print out images of child pornography.
Take a selfie.
Well, I bet he wished it was just his selfies that he was printing out. 'Cause that would be bad and stupid, him doing that. Except that he didn't realize that the paper or the printer ran out. And so his photos kept printing when someone loaded more paper in. And that's how they discovered that he had child pornography and he was printing it out.
So
Little kids.
That's gross.
did he
That's
go,
gross that
did
you
he
have
go
that.
to jail, Mr. Donuts?
I think he's facing his charges right now. I'm assuming he will go to jail. But the problem is that if he didn't actually take the pictures, at least this is in Canada.
Oh yeah, he was just printing them.
Yeah, if he just downloaded them online, then that's not illegal.
Okay.
Did he have to file a complaint to the library that there was no paper?
To the grocery store.
Or the grocery store?
To the Library of
No, he
Congress.
thought all his naked pics of hot boys were.
Moving on.
He thought they were all done
Are we talking
printing,
about the
but-
list they released of priests? No. Oh, okay. Go
No,
on.
this is Canada. This is weird old Canada.
Oh.
Yeah,
no.
Not like weird United States. where
Not like
they
weird,
released the
St.
list
Paul.
of priests who.
Yeah.
Okay, just kidding. That's so weird.
Sam, you had another one you wanted to
Oh,
share.
yes, I did. A Fargo woman was arrested. Gina Smart was arrested with a broken meth pipe in her vagina. A 26-year-old woman was bleeding from her crotch when she was booked into a Fargo jail on Monday. She said she was on her period, but closer inspection revealed the unbelievable truth. She actually had a broken meth pipe in her vagina.
Out of all the spots to hide them, you picked there.
You couldn't find one that wasn't broken? Like...
Her vagina wasn't broken. The pipe was.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She couldn't have found one that wasn't broken? Like,
Did it break inside?
I still don't get why
I
she
hope
hid
not.
a perfectly good meth pipe in her broken vagina.
Yeah.
Totally math.
Totally math. I get it.
Yes.
Here's another idiot. 68-year-old Arkansas man has found himself behind bars after butt dialing the person that he intended to have killed. Defendant Larry Barnett was completely unaware that he'd called the target victim from his back pocket. But man, did this guy get an earful. Public records show that his intended target listened for an hour and a half. And he not only provided a hitman an accurate description of the victim, but he also gave him direction to the guy's house. So the guy calls the police, and they come out to his house, and when they drove out to his home, they actually discovered that someone had, in fact, broken in and tampered with the gas line to his stove, like the way that he had described for him to kill him and make it look like an accident.
Who do you think gets in more trouble for that? The hitman or the person who who hires the hitman?
I'm assuming they both get in a lot of trouble.
I think it's the person who hires him, though. I think they.
Why did they want him killed?
It doesn't say.
Can you be an accessory
he
to
probably had
attempted
sex with
murder?
his goat or something.
Can you be an accessory to attempted murder?
Yeah, I think that's what you would be if.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely against some.
Well, I mean,
sort of law.
you could
Wait,
look
so
at.
is this story about the hitman or about the guy who got hit?
Well, no one got hit because his plan was foiled because he's an idiot and he butt dialed the person he was going to have killed, and the guy heard the whole conversation about him setting up the hit. Just another example of why
you should always have flip phones.
Yeah, flip phones are great.
And then break them.
Yeah.
All right, we're done.
Okay, we're done.
Oh, we're done.
We're done here, but at least
we're
got
done.
a little taste of what's going on in the world around us. But no one really cares because all that matters is what's going on here tonight, every fortnight in Rumpus Studio. It's the Radio Nomad with your host, Joe Baggadonuts. And we will be back for the world famous Nightcap. And just keep on listening. Nomad.
I'm gonna see her again tonight. And now you got
I want to start the Nightcap, but I can't stop watching Beard dance in his chair.
Chair dancing.
This is almost as good as the air guitar solo. Okay, he's done. He's out of energy.
He's winding down.
It's quite the workout. Thanks for joining us. It's time for everyone's favorite part of the night, the Nightcap.
Woo!
What do we have in store? What do we always have in store? Absolutely nothing. So we'll just we'll make it work.
Flock of nothing.
Big floppy donkey nothing.
But we do have some returning. We have a returning guest from earlier in the show.
Well, we also have a returning guest from earlier in the year.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to do all the introductions, half-assed introductions.
I did.
Oh, well, you
Yeah.
should have been on it then.
LG.
Shouldn't you have, Dr. P-Pants?
LG. What's up, girl?
Hey.
Thanks, studio crew. You guys have been great tonight.
Thanks, studio audience.
There's also this
Thank
guy
you, studio audience.
over here.
Don't forget to thank the viewers at home.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank you.
for viewing your computer screen.
Thank you for viewers like you. Support us.
Rossi, thanks for coming back, little guy.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming back over
Thanks.
here like 10 feet from where you were sitting all
Thanks,
night.
big bro.
So yeah, does anyone want to ask me anything? Anything? Ask me something. Whatever.
Yeah, I have a question.
Sure.
What's your go-to cereal?
Did you write that down?
Yeah. Did. Or time.
Wow, that is really a funny question. It's so funny that you asked that. Fruity Dino Bites.
It's really funny.
Yeah. I have a question for you, Ross.
Wait a minute. Is this how this works?
It's whatever.
Are you trying to avoid
answers
this?
the question with the question?
You just I
answered
what's
it.
your
I
question?
said Fruity Dino Bites.
What's your question?
Maybe you should listen for the answer.
Oh, all right.
Ooh, tension.
Is that your question?
Kind of rude to ask a question.
Was that in question?
Are you guys about to have a radio fight?
I don't like what's going on.
Whatever, bro. Get off me.
Joe, did you have a question for me?
Yeah, I did. Would you like to hear my question? That wasn't the question.
Sure.
Go
ahead.
Okay.
Oh.
That was just a preface question to the question. My question is, if you could rename yourself now with, already knowing your character, what would your name be?
Probably Danny.
Danny McBride.
How do you get to Danny?
It seems right.
I can see.
It does seem right.
I think you'd be a good Danny.
You're so Danny.
Yeah.
Danny Tanner.
What about Joey?
I kind of like Danny Zuko. You ever seen Grease?
No,
yeah.
I'm not familiar with that
No, it's
one.
this movie.
Is that like High
It's a
School
musical.
Musical?
I actually have the cover of that movie tattooed on my back.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to be
That's
Danny?
why he always burns his back hair so
I
you can
can.
see
So
it better.
yeah, exactly. So you can see the tattoo better. I gotta burn all the hair off.
I thought it was like a T-bird jacket that you shaved into there.
A T-Rex?
Yeah,
Or
that was,
T-Rex.
that was before I got the tattoo. That was elementary school, man.
That's when I knew you. That's when we were
that was
closest.
back when I was shaving my back.
You guys were dating.
Yeah.
Joe's your question made me think of a question.
Yeah.
And this one's for Ross.
What a good question.
This is on target tonight.
This is a question. I love your haircut.
That's not a question.
Why?
I love your haircut.
Not a question.
I love your haircut.
Just, you were just telling him about
yes,
his haircut.
you do, and I really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you have a question, Beard?
Friends.
All right, love you.
Oh yeah. Okay, this is another question. Okay.
No, that wasn't. Either.
What do you like to think about?
Wow. I never think about that.
Let me think about it for a minute.
It's a good question.
Is this open ended?
Oh yeah, you can say anything that you want.
No, I mean, can anyone answer?
Oh yeah,
or just Ross, because he seems to
I
be.
mean,
Well,
I'm down
anyone
to
can
think
answer.
about most things. There's really only a couple things I don't like to think about.
Like what you say.
Yeah.
Let's talk about those
I can
things.
Wait, talk about what?
What are things you don't like to think about?
Oh, things I don't like to think about.
Yeah.
I don't like to think about violence or war.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or the family circus.
Ooh.
Well, you're thinking about those things right now.
I know.
Yeah, you guys, quit making them.
Why you put me in this situation?
Seriously, it's not very nice.
All right, so Ross, LG, I got a question for you. It's a returning question.
Those are two different people.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, okay. You
For
got that.
yous,
All right,
folks.
Thanks.
Yes.
And I've asked this hypothetical before on the show, but I think it's important that more people address the situation. So, in your case, your boyfriend and your father.
Go on.
Your husband and your father. Your girlfriend and your wife. Freaky Friday, they switch bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to have sex with one of them to save their lives. Which one do you have sex with? Your father in your boyfriend's body, or your boyfriend in your father's body?
And the other question was, what was your favorite cereal?
Yeah, things escalated extremely
Well, there's also
quickly
the question about
around
the
here.
haircut.
Not a
Right,
question.
so for me, it would be.
It's like we jumped off a building and got stuck in
It would
between
be
another
your
building.
mother in your girlfriend's body, or your girlfriend in your mother's body.
Is there another choice to just let them all die?
Well, obviously that's an option. Yeah.
Just curious.
Wouldn't screw either one of them to save anyone.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Huh?
I'm celibate.
I'm celibate.
I don't.
There you go. A whole lot of death around here.
Bail out.
Yeah. All right. Fine. Take
Hey,
the easy
this
way
is something
out.
that
You
I
took
don't
the
like to
easy
think
path.
about.
Yeah. I do not like thinking about this at all.
Wait, I have a question. This goes out to Joe Bagga.
Is this actually a question?
Yeah. Okay.
I like
Here's your question. When your foot itches, why?
Do you want the actual reasoning?
Yeah, the most common reasoning for that question.
Sometimes I just get this itch to kick some ass.
Oh.
And that's what it is. And that's the thing.
Remember when you kicked my ass?
Vaguely.
It's funny because it's true.
It's true.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well.
Joe Bagga one time kicked Ross
For all you listeners out there.
in the butthole.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Why?
Because
we're playing basketball.
Basketball rules.
And I think I
Well,
like.
you were in no man's land, I bet.
I think I dunked on him like really hardcore. I
Probably
think I
not.
did like a 360 and
Maybe-
dunked
I
on
think
him.
you like scored points for the first time ever.
Didn't you do a double 360 where you do one
I
spin
didn't think I
around
did
and then
double.
a flip?
Yeah.
From the half
Double
court?
flip, right.
Right.
from the half
Did
court.
you then get called
But
for
then-
traveling
and
since you didn't
I
jump?
jumped over Joey's head and he got mad because he's kind of jealous, and so he kicked me in the butt.
Butthole.
And then I
It
uttered
was
the
the hole.
famous words.
Joey. All right, now I remember that. I totally forgot that the butthole kick
Right, it
proceeded-
was like a direct hit.
like straight on colon.
Yeah. Colon.
Did I get small intestine?
Mm.
Wow.
What size shoe do you wear?
We'll see if we get to the call.
12.
Oh boy.
That's not a
Ross
not
is doing the math right now.
That's got to be painful.
That's quite. I wonder what size butt plug you'd wear if you can wear a 12.
You wear a tall shoe.
So did you like instantly have to poop afterwards?
I'm
The
sure you
opposite.
just didn't have to poop for a long
Didn't
time.
poop for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Quiet.
Okay. I got another question.
Jeez.
Yeah, sorry. That was a little bit harsh.
No, it's okay. It's not like I've got.
Okay, if you're wearing like a button up, you unbutton one button or two?
From the bottom or the top?
Like, I usually have to unbutton them all to put them on.
I would say while you're wearing it.
Depends on the season and if I have an undershirt. There are a lot of variables.
What if you don't unbutton them? Like,
Oh, you mean like all the way up to the
Then
top?
you just suffocate.
Yeah, that's death.
Yep.
The two middle ones.
Just the
bare chest.
Just show a little bit of belly button.
Just
bare
the,
chest.
I was thinking like just the top of the belly.
That made
Just
me
like
think
the
of
lower
something.
pack.
Like, yeah.
Do you know that when you go to the dentist or orthodontist, they have to put the like mouth guard in your mouth to keep your mouth open
For the
like,
X-rays? Oh, the little.
You know,
That's not usually where they put it.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
it's like a worksheet.
Yeah, it
almost.
makes it so your mouth stays open and it kind of goes in the side of your mouth and it pushes it open. What if you unbutton the middle two buttons on your shirt and put one of those in so that all that innards is exposed?
I think
Would that be hot?
I don't think I could do
Not
that
if you
because
say
the
the word
ladies would
innards.
just be flocking from every direction.
I don't know.
I
It
don't
might-
think
or they'd
anything
be
can be
flocking
hot.
from within. coming
Exactly,
out.
they'd be
able to
escaping
escape
my chunk of
Yeah.
chest hair. Because it's a
You
chunk
don't-
at this point.
You
so
don't
I
let them
comb it.
escape there. You got to keep it closed.
Yeah.
Would you rather get bare ass farted on by the beard or have to smell fresh dog poop for an entire day?
That's like the same thing. It is.
It's not. Oh, your
Really,
farts.
guys, just like fart poops. Like,
Yeah.
It's just a question.
yeah. It's a
Are
stupid
you too
question.
afraid to answer it?
Yeah. No, I'm not too afraid.
You're acting kind of afraid.
I'll answer it.
Do
All
it.
right. I'd rather be farted on.
Prove it.
All right. Well, in that case,
All right, I'm
not sure how you prove that.
Pull
All
your
right, I'm
pants
going to walk over there, stand next to you, and
Sorry.
there you go. That's that,
All right. Well,
All right, you get sent to a hardcore maximum security prison. How do you prevent yourself from being raped?
Chastity belt.
Sing. A lot of songs.
I'd sing too.
I'd become really annoying.
Become?
Yeah.
You walked right into that one.
Yeah, you're really going to have to study up there.
I just hang out with LG.
Are you sure you can pull it off? I'm thinking butt dread.
I'm thinking
butt plug.
I'm thinking that you just be really nice to everybody, you know?
Like you kill somebody with a
maybe
chair
you're
the
too
first
nice.
day.
No,
so
you
sweet.
just
What
be
if
really
they think
nice
you're
to
coming
everybody.
on
And
It's kind of like a lesson for life. you know?
yeah. Imagine just going to a prison and being nice to everybody. Imagine how many friends you could make.
Like the golden rule.
So many friends.
I feel like at prisons, people are just like, they want to make friends.
If I've learned anything from watching
Right.
the Longest Yard,
Treat people
Which
the
you
way you
haven't.
want to be treated, which is not to be raped. Yeah, just don't rape anyone, and then you won't be raped.
rape not, lest ye be raped.
Raped, right? Exactly.
Yaped. I'm not sure what yaped is.
Yape not, yes. Be raped.
Ow, my head hurts.
Hey, LG.
What?
What's the quietest song you can sing? What is it?
Oh, she's scared. I think we just heard it.
The end. Thank you.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
You have a very deep singing voice, LG.
No, I know. I'm an alto.
I hear quiet songs.
You're really good at speaking and singing at the same time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
How long have you had 2 sets of vocal cords?
I'd rather not talk about it. I'd rather sing about it.
All right, let's hear it. What? Why are you pointing?
Wait. Here
Joe,
it is. Here it
it's
is.
a duet.
Wait. This is LG's quiet.
duet, Joe.
Wait, here it is. This is LG's quiet song. Good job.
Oh, thank you.
That was
Thanks.
really good.
She's been really practicing a lot.
Thanks.
You can tell.
Thanks for that. Thanks for playing
That's a hell
air
of a
guitar
voice
along
you
with
got
that.
there.
Neumatoid.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Turns out America does have talent.
We found it here in the rumpus room.
Yep.
Somebody call CeeLo Green to get his T-Rex arms over here.
LG is the X factor in this conversation.
I think that
You're my idol. My American idol.
Those are all the shows, I think.
Trying to think of another one.
Wait, you've got The Voice. Huh?
Yeah.
You remember that one? That was on
I
first season.
remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soul Train.
Don't get lost. Remember? Lost?
I'm a
It's
survivor.
like
You're just leading on other
it's
TV
TV
shows
shows,
now?
We're in living color here. Okay.
Yeah.
You're really stretching your Seinfeld.
hey, settle
Doug.
down.
Hey,
you
let's
need to
just-
curb your enthusiasm.
Whoa, be careful. We don't want to send anybody to the ER. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Oh man, I really love mashed the potatoes.
What is your go-to heat source?
It's not a TV show.
Yeah, dude, the show.
Oh, heat source?
Heat.
Heat source.
Heat. Source. That was actually just a question. I guess.
Natural
I've got a
gas.
question.
I want to hear your question. Oh, geez.
Okay, would you rather eat cereal or pasta the rest of
Whoa,
your
that
life?
is a risque. Would you rather?
And it's one kind of cereal and one kind of pasta.
Cereal.
Can it be O's?
Cereal.
And with the pasta, it's just like, it's pretty bland.
Could it be
Cereal.
linguine?
Just the noodles?
Oh, if it could be linguine.
And then what is that cereal and what is that
Well,
pasta?
now hold on.
That's
Like
easy.
bland pasta versus any cereal. Like,
I mean, it doesn't matter what I pick because either one of them aren't nutritious
I have
enough,
4
and
letters.
I'm going to die.
I have 4 letters for you. KGLC.
Are you cereal?
Kellogg's, granola,
No.
log
You're already wrong.
cannon.
Kashi Golden Crunch.
Oh wow! Sounds.
Do we get to have milk
that
with our
sounds
cereal,
so
or is it
hipster of you.
just dry cereal with the salt water on this
is
desert
really
island?
fucking good.
What? Water?
I just want to know if we get milk with the
Yeah,
cereal.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does this have
then cereal?
Could it be like Beerios? Could we use beer instead?
No.
Good.
I worry too much
Gross.
about your nutrition.
Oh, thanks.
Not his alcoholism, but his nutrition.
Hold on, you're forcing us to eat either pasta or cereal for the rest of our lives, and you're worried about our nutrition.
Yes. Yes.
I'd just like to mention I am noticing a vague
And then
conflict of interest.
after you eat each meal, you'll pop a multivitamin.
Oh,
I have a feeling that this is what LG does. Is she decides either cereal or pasta, and
She's
hey,
already
I'll
in this
pop a
predicament.
multivitamin.
Whatever. At least it's cheap.
It's one of the things that she doesn't like to think about, so she brought it up here.
Getting a clear picture of LG's life.
Oh, that's
Trying
all
to
she
decide
thinks
what to
about.
eat tomorrow.
I've just you wanted a little input.
And
on
she's
tomorrow's
got
breakfast.
she's got every cereal and bland pasta.
Pro tip: go with the pasta. It'll stick with you more the rest of the day. It'll keep you warm.
Not Kashi Golden Crunch. That fills you up. Trust me, it's fortified.
Are you being paid by Kashi?
No,
You do seem kind of like a Kashi
Definitely
man.
Yeah, go to this
I
podcast.
think you're getting paid.
And as many every time you mention Kashi, it's
What do you
another
mean?
year. Of
I'm just trying to
free
tell you that it's
cereal.
fortified with B12 vitamins and calcium and as much
have-
protein as one egg
I
in
feel like-
one bowl.
And
It's
it
like-
sells for a
sells for about-
crazy cheap price
yeah,
at
it's about-
$3.99
it's
per
about
box.
I feel like
And he gets 4
per
cents of
ounce,
that.
and-
You've weaved Kashi into a lot of conversations.
Beard, do you have a
recently.
lovey alarm?
And if
that
you go to
can
the
set off on this
Google.com.
dude?
A lovey alarm.
A lovey alarm you can set off on this fella. He's being all lovey-dovey with the Kashi.
What's your go-to soundboard bite?
The Radio Nomad.
You look very flexible.
Very flexible.
What's yours? We're going around.
Oh, we're naming. I like when the little kid talks.
Okay. Slam.
Radio Baggadonuts.
Yeah.
Joe, stop talking.
Sorry, I'm just trying to do a radio show here.
Don't go there.
I went there, so what do you have to say now?
Very flexible. You look very flexible.
My
I like when you have that little
favorite
kid
one
here
is
and he
every
just
moment
talks
gets
on
better.
command.
That's my very
Ah,
favorite one.
Slam likes every moment gets better. I love every moment gets better. I just love that one.
Oh,
That
it's so
one's
good.
great. Jesus.
See, there's actually individually,
Every moment gets better. Okay.
and then the same.
Those are good. Gets better. Man, beautiful. Those are actually my favorite now because they sound so nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Best show ever.
All right, it's time to go. It's been great.
So long, farewell.
That's why I said best show
All
ever.
leaders saying goodbye. We'd love.
No, we're done here, guys.
Okay, we're done.
But thanks for coming on. It was a pleasure.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Baggo.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by in the Rumpus Room.
You're welcome.
In the middle of the Radio Nomad. We'll be back in a fortnight. In the meantime, we'll be crying ourselves to sleep in anxious await of the next Radio Nomad broadcast. Check us out at www.radionomad.com or on YouTube or on Twitter, on Facebook, however the hell, whichever social media network you want to use to get in touch with us. You can also email us your questions, comments, or concerns at theradionomad@gmail.com. See ya. Nomad.
days on tour, 3,000 miles in a photo car, not knowing what's going on. You got a million years, torn out like this. Hell no, no premonition gonna save me. To the end, I'll journey to the end. To the end, to the end, I'll journey to the end. To the end, to the end, to the end, I'll journey to the end. Says I'm Becca, I said this ain't no Becca, man. This place is fucked. 3 months go by.